the value of x that solves each of the following. So for letter A, the probability that the random variable x takes value greater than x is 0.5. So this is greater than, so that means we have 1 minus p of z is equal to 0.5. So p of z is 1 minus 0.5 or 0.5. So with this, we can have z is equal to 0. Checking the value, the probability that would give us an area of 0.5 would be your phi of z equal to 0.5. And take note that we have x minus mu over sigma is equal to z. So we have x minus mu is equal to z sigma. So x is mu plus z sigma. So with this, we can have x is equal to mu, which is 10, and plus 0 times 5. So x is equal to 5. So next, the probability of the random variable x taking value greater than x is 0.95. So greater than, so 1 minus phi of z is 0.95. So phi of z is 0.05. Checking on the table, your z should be negative 1.645. So your x would be 10 minus 1.645 times 5. And then we can evaluate this. Or we can have it later. We can use the Excel file. So next would be it would be greater, it would be between x and 10. So this would be the probability that z is in between a z value and 10 minus 10 over 5. So it would be the probability that z is in between z and 0. So that would be a phi of 0 minus phi of z. The probability for 0 is 0.5 minus phi of z is 0.2. So phi of z is 0.3. So we can compute for z and then calculate x. So we check for the tables later. So for this one, if we divide this by 5, we would be arriving at z, x minus mu over z. So this would be phi of x over 5 minus phi of negative x over 5 is equal to 0.95. So 0.95, it would be 5% total in left and right. So that would be 2.5% to the left and 2.5% to the right. So that would give us x over 5 to be equal to negative, so this is 0.025. So the value of z is negative x over 5 is negative 1.96. So x is 5 times 1.96. So therefore, sorry, this, so that would be the value of x. Next one, so 99%, so this is phi of x over 5 minus phi of negative x over 5, 99%, so that means you have 1% on both left and right, so that's 0.005 to the left, 0.005 to the right, so this is 0.99. So your negative x over 5 is, from the table it is negative 2.576. So x would be equal to 5 times 2.576. So you can have the value of x. So just to check, if the mean is 10 and the standard deviation is 5, so we fill it up 10 and 5. So mean is 10 and then standard deviation is 5. So this is inverse normal, so greater than, for the first one, greater than, the probability is greater than 0.5. So we have 10 indeed. Sorry, wrong calculation. It should be 10. And then 0.95. So, and then 0.3. So correction, this should be x is equal to 10. For letter B, it is 1.78. For this one, 12.63. So you calculate for the rest.